Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. Cassandra would like to introduce you to Victor Esho-Fagan. Hi, he said. Good day, my dear. Good morning, replied Cassandra. Morning, my dear. How was your night last night? Remind me who you are, please. I don't remember you. He sent, probably accidentally, a blank audio message. Why on earth did you send me a blank audio call? My name is Victor Esho-Fagan. I'm from New York City, currently here in Syrian, working right now. What about you? I live near Bury St Edmunds in Suffolk. This is why photos, he said, sending a photograph of a man. Can I have yours? I have no idea why that is photos. Are my photos here on Facebook, or are you one of those weirdos that contacts random women so they can collect photos? I'm not, he said. I see you're a beautiful lady. My dear, if I may ask, are you married with kids over there? No to both. I'm working in the stable yard, so I keep putting my phone away. Oh, okay. So what are you doing right now? Are you still at work or at home, my dear? I'm riding one of the ponies in backward circles round the yard to see how long it takes her to get dizzy. What are you doing right now? My work is my home. I run the family estate. I'm here doing nothing much but chatting with you. And have you noticed, when the scammers ask you what you're doing, they always tell you they're not doing anything. You'd kind of wonder why they ask. Unless, of course, they're in the office doing that ubiquitous paperwork. Okay, good. What do you do? She asked. Watching TV, he said. That's your work, watching TV. How terribly boring. Why did you have to go to Syria just to watch TV? Not, my dear. I'm not working today. Today's Saturday. I'm not working. That's why I'm here at home today. Okay? Sorry my message come late. Taking my shower. Now I'm done with. Can now chat. Are you still there with me? Shall I ask you again what you do in Syria? Working as a military army here in Syria. You're a whole army, like a one-man band. What you mean? He asked. You said you work as a military army. Are you a whole army, like a one-man band where one man plays all the instruments? Oh, really? Asked our man. Can I know how old you are? Yes, really. Are you going to answer my question? Are you a whole army? You clearly said you're working as a military army. What do you mean? That's the third time I've asked. I will now make you ask me any questions 3 times before I answer, adding 1 extra time for each time you make me ask again. Why did you want to know if I'm a whole or not? He asked. Because you said you are. I've never met anyone that's a whole army. You said working as a military army. You said it. Yes, I am, he said. How many ranks do you hold? Asked Sandra. I guess you can be any rank you choose. What fun. I told you what you want to know, right? Yes, so I'm assuming it can be any rank you choose. How many ranks do you hold? I guess you're a one-man private army. Our man, who clearly didn't have 2 brain cells to rub together, and therefore couldn't think of anything sensible for himself, resorted to that old copy and paste from your list. I can see that you really want to know more about me, and I'm ready to tell you more about myself, but not here on Facebook. I can just explain myself well to you, if you may have Google Chat in your phone, okay? My dear, I love chat on Google Chat more than Facebook, because chatting on Google Chat is more better than Facebook, okay? That is reason why when you ask me question, I keep silent. My dear, if you have Google Chat in your phone, if you don't mind, you can send me your email address so I can add you up and let chat more there. And so she gave him her email address. And, of course, they moved to chat. And over on chat, I'm sure you can already tell this isn't going to go well. Hello, my dear. You there? He said. Hello. Nice meeting you here. Here is more better chat now. I can tell you more about myself. And you too. Now we're on chat, there's no reason why, when you ask me questions, I keep silent, so you can explain to me how you're a one-man army. I guess you're some kind of private army. Do you hire yourself out for parties and stag-stroke hen-dos? I'm not one-man army, said our one-man army. I'm working under the United Nations for long now. If you aren't a one-man army, why did you tell me you are an army? I didn't know the UN had an army. How did you know that UN have a lot of military soldier? He said. Please read what I said, replied Cassandra. I understand what you're saying, my dear. Good. Perhaps tell me about this army that the UN has and I have never heard of. Some people used to call army a soldier. That's what you need to know, okay? Why do I need to know that? It's okay, you can forget about that. Tell me more about yourself. How old are you? I'm 63, and I'm not going to forget about you being unable to answer a simple question. Tell me about the UN Army, the one that you were in and I've never heard of. Please. It's okay, he said. That's your learned explanation, replied Cassandra. Please try again. You could try telling me when they were formed, where they're based, what they do, what you do as a member of this army. A man sent a photograph of a man wearing a camouflage sweatshirt sitting in a car. You can see it, right? He said. How does that answer any of my questions? What question, my dear? I told you before that I'm a military man. So can you tell me more better about yourself? Have you ever chat with any military men before? If the person that you're talking to online says that to you, then you know you're talking to a scammer. I think they ask for 2 reasons. 1, to make sure that you don't actually know anything about the military, or to see if you've been scammed by a military person before. Hello, beautiful. How you doing? He said the next day. Happy Sunday to you. Hope you go to church today. No, I don't, replied Cassandra, and I'm still waiting for you to tell me about the UN Army. Could try telling me when they were formed, where they're based, what they do, what you do as a member of this army. I think I've told you what you want to know, said our man. I can see that you love fighting, right? If I may ask, what's the reason why you did go to church? Don't you believe in God? My dear, I can see that you're not there with me right now. Okay, bye for now. Be safe over there. You have not told me what I want to know, so I will ask you again, said Cassandra the next morning when apparently I was up scarily early. When was the UN Army formed? Where are they based? What they do? What you do as a member of this army? Simple questions that any member of such an army would be able to answer very easily, instead of doing everything possible to avoid answering. So far all you've done is send me a photo of a fisherman wearing a camouflage t-shirt. That doesn't answer anything at all. Since its official establishment, June the 14th, 1775, Google informed him, more than a year before the Declaration of Independence, the US Army has played a vital role in the growth and development of the American nation. Not sure that answers any of my questions, replied Cassandra. What do you do as a member of whichever army you're a member of? Hello, my dear friend. How are you today? He said a week later. Miss chatting with you. How was everything over there? By miss chatting with you, you mean I can't be bothered to answer your question, so I'll ignore you for a week in the hope you'll have forgotten what is clearly typed on the screen immediately above my new message. How stupid can you be? Answer the bloody question, man, or go away. You're so funny, my dear, he said. I assume that means that you really are too stupid to read and answer the question. I don't have time for idiots. I have an estate to run. Goodbye. And so, man disappeared. I hope you enjoyed this short video. If you did, please like it, please share it, please comment down below, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you again in another video.